wet outside. Bruce 2. Thank you, Bruce. Monogamous was good. It's breezy today. It's breezy and a little rainy. I mean, I got my umbrella, but the rain calmed down, so we'll see. But we out here regardless, man. Taking power steps. You can tell it's windy by how fast the waves, the ripple in the water moving. Oh, excuse me. We out here, man. Whew. All right, put questions in the chat. If y'all want to start a conversation, man. Fat John, what's poppin', son? What's crack-a-lackin'? What's percolating? What's congealing? What's cracking? What's popping? What's going down? Got the little running water from the rain. J Mar, good morning. Whew. Oh, snap. Chris Brown in London? Yeah, I heard Chris Brown is in Europe right now. I heard it from a O'Shea Duke Jackson video. He was in Dublin. He probably doing the European tour right now. And O'Shea was saying that that Chris Brown is a passport bro too. He's staying away from Western women or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, y'all really think there's something wrong with Western women? I mean, what's really wrong with Western women? What exactly is wrong with Western women? Whew. Excuse me. American women. What's wrong with American women? Under the Influence tour. Yep. He's in Europe. Chris Breezy. He a passport. He ain't no damn passport, bro. That nigga getting his money. His baby mama Asian American chicks, so she's still Western. Exactly. I don't think there's anything wrong with American women. Because I think wherever you go on this planet, it's going to be women that's not going to be compatible with you. And those women you leave alone. And sometimes, depending on who you are, depending on your luck, depending on the game, depending on where you go, you might have to talk to a few more women until you find the ones that are compatible with you. That's all. I mean, the game ain't really that complicated. Just that I think people get into their feelings. People get into their feelings, man. So it's like they meet a couple chicks that's not feeling them, or a chick that say some dumb shit when you try to approach them. And then niggas just get really angry and frustrated. But it's like, as a man, you have to be able to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on moving. Just keep on moving. Just keep on moving there, people. Just keep on moving. Sucker Free, what's up? Jack O'Keek. Some of Chris Brown's career duties require him to travel to make money, so he can't be a passport bro. Exactly. Chris Breezy. I wonder if Chris Brown is tight that Rihanna's on her second pregnancy and it don't got nothing to do with him. He probably is too, on the low. Miles, I see you like the nature. Do you meditate at all? Yes, I meditate all the time. I meditate all the time. I saw a simp last night propose to a chick in front of Chris Brown. Oh, at the concert? Oh, man. I think that shit is the most, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just different, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just never understand. Like marriage, look, everybody gonna do what they want, but getting on one knee, getting on one knee and proposing in front of people, like you trying to pressure her into saying yes. I mean, the only way that makes sense is if you already know the answer, bro. So you trying to make a show out of it, whatever. But for them cats who they do that shit and they're not really sure if the girl want to marry them cats are fucking idiots, bro. Because I don't know how you propose to a woman in public and you don't really know the answer. And you think that just because we're in public that she gonna say yes? Bro, a woman will embarrass you. What are you talking about? Like, what? And truthfully, it's you embarrassing yourself. It's not even her embarrassing you because you're actually embarrassing her and yourself because you're putting her on the spot. And it's like y'all never even had a discussion. Most of them never even had a discussion with the girl about marriage. It's just that they feel a certain way and they start simping. Good morning. They feel like, oh my God, she's like wifey, bro. She's so pretty and she lets me smash and the pussy's so good. Damn, bro. And then they do some dumb shit and propose to her. Never even talked about marriage, just propose. Will you marry me? Hell no, I ain't gonna marry you. Fuck you think this is? And shout out to the women that have the guts to fucking say no. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown don't want that anyway. Dave G said, I wonder if there's a initiation process to become a passport, bro. Sucker Free said, America is not the place to marry for one, but to each his own. I could agree. Well, look, marriage is whatever to me, but depending on what state, America is really not a good place to get married. That's a fact. But then it all comes back to you as a man and how you design a relationship with your female, with your woman. Excuse me. Because if you don't have a woman's respect, and if a woman don't see your vision, if she's not down with your program, there's no point in getting married. There is absolutely no point in getting married. If you find yourself compromising, if you scared of your wife, if you feel uncomfortable saying and doing things that you like and want to say and be who you are as a man, you should not be getting married. That's like the first rule. Miles, you should try rucking, a load-bearing exercise, walking with a backpack with weights and stuff. Nigga, I should try it. Maybe, we'll see. Sucker Free says, facts will straight up embarrass you. Right. I seen a clip where a girl denied his proposal in the middle of the mall. Right. I've seen those clips too. Or the girl is just playing along in front of the crowd until they both get home. Well, look, if you got a woman, if the girl do that, then that nigga's lucky. She's lucky. That means she got a little bit of respect for him and herself, and she don't want to embarrass the both of them. But if that's the case, you can't marry that woman. Because what you actually did was you kind of, it's similar to putting you both in danger, and she had to be the leader. She had to make the leadership choice in the situation by choosing to say yes in front of everybody, but then telling you the truth later on. So you put her in a leadership position. You see what I'm saying? You can't marry that woman. You already ruined the whole situation between you and her. That's a fact. William Keem said, was it URL that said love is an emotion, so never get married because you're simply in love? It might have been Lucario. Might have been Lucario, because Lucario is actually married. Laura Jefferson said, Miles, what's your take on marriage, and would you ever get married? Me personally, I would never get married. I would never get married, because I'm the type of person, I don't want to do nothing because of any other reason than I want to do it. So that means I don't like feeling pressured, especially when it comes to emotional things. I don't like feeling pressured. I don't like feeling contractually obligated to do shit for anybody unless we making money or something like that. You understand? But when it comes to like emotional shit, when it comes to relationships with women, I don't like feeling contractually obligated to do not a fucking thing. You understand? I want a woman to know for damn sure that if I'm doing anything for her, if I'm telling her I love her, if I'm spending money on her, if I'm treating her a certain way, it's because I want to and for absolutely no other reason. If I'm being consistent with her, it's because I want to and for absolutely no other reason. If we stay together until we die, understand that it's because I wanted to and for no other reason. Not because of no fucking contract or no agreement with the Lord and none of that shit. Because if I have an agreement with the Lord, then that agreement is already in my heart. So it's up to her to either trust me or not. If she needs a fucking contract, then that means it ain't about me. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking for a woman that's gonna trust in me. Not a woman that's gonna trust in some type of institution created by whoever. You feel me? So me personally, that's why I don't fuck with marriage. Anything that I do with and for a woman has to be because I want to, and not for any other reason. So therefore, to me, marriage is not necessary at all. I would much rather start a business with a woman. We could start an LLC or a corporation. I'll do that quicker than I fucking do a marriage with a female. And in a lot of ways, it's the same fucking thing. I know it's breezy. I hope y'all can still hear me. But yeah, I would much rather start a company with a chick. Start a fucking corporation or a LLC, something like that. And we can make some money, enrich each other's lives. But as far as an emotional, romantic commitment, I'm doing it because I want to. Steve-O says, you think that's bad? The other day, my friend said that he was going to buy this girl roses and a box of chocolate, and they weren't even together. I don't know what it is, bro. I'm not going to say it's bad off rip, because I don't know what relationship he got with that girl. I don't know if she bring any type of value in his life. Who knows? I really don't know. I don't know enough about the situation to say if it's bad or not, but he's his own man. He do what the he want to do. East Dad. East. I'll just call you East, bro. I don't call nobody dad except my pops. East, Grand Rising to you. Sucker Free says, oh damn, Lucario is married. Yeah, Lucario is married. East says, that's well spoken. Yeah, man, appreciate it. East. But I'm not against marriage though. Like if people want to get married, by all means. If you understand why you're doing it, please do it. Because it works for some people. It really does. It really does work for some people. See, and another thing, I'm not really in the market for kids and things like that. So there's so many things where marriage doesn't suit me necessarily. You feel me? So, but society-wise, marriage helps with like, taxes. It helps with power of attorney. If something happens to you or your spouse, it helps with the formulation of a family and, jurisdiction over your kids and your home, all that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? So, like if something happens to you or your spouse and say your wife go into a coma, you automatically get to make decisions for her because you're the spouse. You see what I'm saying? Things like that. So if you're married, sometimes it can help with taxes. Sometimes it can help with health insurance, because you could claim dependents. If your husband or your wife have a better insurance plan, you could get on your wife's insurance plan or she could get on yours, depending on what kind of job you got, things like that. So, there are some benefits to it, but there's ways, all the benefits of marriage, there's ways around it legally. So, so it's like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Morning. It's just that to me, the most important thing in life is to do things based on your own decisions. You understand? I just think there's something pure about doing things because you truly want to and for absolutely no other reason. Because I ain't trying to impress nobody. I don't need nobody to celebrate my love for me. I don't need to fucking express my love in front of my friends and family and in the face of God and all that other shit. Like, I don't need none of that shit. And if the woman that claims she want to be in my life really need that shit, then she don't need to be fucking with me. She really don't need to be fucking with me. If she need a big fucking party, a big expensive party, just to feel like she's loved, then we're not compatible. You know what I'm saying? We are not compatible. Lord Jeff says, I think people make things more complicated than it should be. They try to rationalize after. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Stewart said, Miles, what's today's topic gonna be for the live stream later? I really don't know. I don't know yet. But with that being said, guys, make sure y'all tune in this afternoon, 4:15, YouTube Live with Lucario and myself. 4:15 Eastern Time. Lucario and myself. on the live. And check out this video, that video that I did yesterday, man. I was discussing when men don't know who they are. This guy was talking some shit on his podcast called Hardly Initiated. And I broke down the message. I think it's sad seeing grown-ass men being defeated by marriage, being defeated by the prospect of relationships in general. So go check that video out. Steve-O says, I'm there and thank you for answering my question about friends with benefits. I never been in there friends with benefits relationship before. Oh. Shout out to Lucarius. Lucarius, like pretty much every relationship should start out as a friends with benefits situation. And that's a fact, you know? Because basically, what is it? You get with somebody, you make sure that y'all sexually compatible, and then you go through the vetting process between the both of y'all. And then if you guys are compatible to the point where you have real feelings for each other and you desire to keep things consistent, then you can turn it into something more than that. But pretty much all relationships should start out as friends with benefits. You see what I'm saying? People love to cast negative aspersions on friends with benefit situations. And mostly women love to do that type of shit. Women love to look their nose down at niggas for friends with benefits, and they call it situationships, they call it this, they call it that. But if we're not friends and we don't benefit each other, then what's the fucking point of getting into a full-fledged relationship with a motherfucker? Think about that for a second. If we're not friends and we can't benefit each other, meaning if we're not fully compatible to the point where we get along, we like each other, we have chemistry, and we provide value and benefit to each other, what is the point of getting into a full-fledged relationship with the other person? You see what I'm saying? But see, that's men thinking logically. And then women is like, oh, well, you got to do this and you got to do that, and I don't feel this and I don't feel that. And it fucks with their ego if they know that you dealing with other women and all that other shit. You feel me? So, but that's why we tell y'all it's a numbers game. You understand? Because when you're logical and real and you know who the fuck you are, trust me, bro, you're going to have to filter through a lot of average ass females to find the one that's actually compatible with you. See what I'm saying? That's just the truth about all of this shit. But anyway, guys, I'm about to cross over to Instagram. My Instagram is Miles in the Game. Miles in the Game. So y'all could come check me out over there. But yeah, make sure you check us out 4:15 Eastern time. The YouTube live show with Lakari and myself. Hope y'all had a good week. We had a good week of conversations this week, man. You know, if any of y'all missed any of the other morning discords, you know, check them out. What else? Hope y'all got good plans for the weekend. NBA All-Star this weekend, so hope y'all enjoy that. You know, dunk contest, three-point contest, All-Star game, all that cool shit, all right? For all my NBA fans and stuff. So anyway, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Be good to yourselves. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.